Bruh.
Child abuse. What is child abuse? Well, I could say children out here in Malaysia are getting abused, physically or mentally injured. Let me give you a more detailed video on how I'm going to talk about 4 critical thinking activities that can counter this specific problem. Oh. So the topic that I've been wanting to talk about is about, well, mostly is child abuse. As I said, child abuse is rising right now, especially in Malaysia, because right now the percentage for child abuse, as I distribute right here, is rising, and it's very dangerous, especially for the children and our upcoming generations. The first one I want to touch about is about having an interaction with the victim, or like the child, as I say. So in this situation, maybe we can have a short communication or a brief conversation to the child on what actually happened. We have to know what happened to the child, what affected the child. Is it like physical injury or mental injury? We do not know. So as a critical thinker, we have to think more advanced, and we have to face this situation more, how to say, in a more practical way, and not allowing the children to be more getting into like a more worse situation. The next thing I want to talk about is maybe role playing. We can do activities such as having a team role playing about child abuse, and what are the ways that that's going to counter the child abuse. That's going to be show within the role play how it's going to counter this child abuse. It's going to be beneficial for the upcoming generation as well as the victims of child abuse. The next thing I want to talk about, which is the third one, which I want to talk about, is about collaboration. Maybe we can do a collaboration between students and maybe another club or a society that is trying to prevent this thing from happening. Maybe this is good, because if all of us come together as one, we will be able to counter and maybe in the future completely stop child abuse from actually happening. Maybe this is a good thing, because this is actually a good thing, because as I said, maybe having collaboration to address child abuse, maybe formulating, I could say, like social workers or maybe educators like teachers and everything, we can ask them to brainstorm, like the whole club or society can brainstorm about something that will actually counter this specific child abuse. Last but not least, the activity is probably having a community meetup, like basically parents, teachers, children, everyone have a community meetup and discuss about the activities that we're going to have to do, or like maybe brainstorm the ideas. What can we do to actually prevent the child abuse cases from rising in Malaysia? So in this case, if everyone has their own separate ideas, maybe people can start taking actions and as well as prevent the cases from actually rising. And because everyone has their own ideas, there's different ways, there's various ways, there's maybe like millions or thousands, like billions of ways that can actually counter child abuse cases. So that's all for now. I think I've stated all my activities really well. I hope you guys enjoy. My personal thought, my personal opinion about this, I hope that child abuse case will slowly decrease, because it's really painful to see children out here suffering behind our backs without our knowledge, and that we're not taking any actions because of this. Like, children are being abused, like being beaten up, injured, like they have faced so many things. So it's probably best if all of us take actions, and maybe by engaging with different critical thinking activities, I hope that this will, like, the child abuse case come to an end. Thank you very much. I'm gonna have to leave.
Why are you running? Why are you running?